Hello everybody, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film from the North American server. It's Dark Ninja and his T21. We're in Sand River Assault Offense. And I hope you're not getting tired of T21 battles, because there seems to be a competition going right now to see who can get the most T21 battles into the Hall of Fame. And 7 out of the next 8 films that I'm putting out are T21s. So if you've never really given the tank much thought, you're definitely over the last couple weeks getting to see it in action a lot. It doesn't put up the really big scores like some of the other tier 6 scouts can, but it's very good at getting XP amounts from 2,000 up to 2,500 or so. It does that more frequently than T37s and 2801s can put them up around 3,000. They can do those, but it doesn't happen very often. This tank can very consistently put out XP totals at and just above 2,000 XP. So it's a fun tank to play. The battle here, we got 1 artillery, mostly mediums on the enemy team. They just have 4 heavies and 1 TD. And a lot of mediums on his team, not quite as many though. They got 3 TDs and 5 heavies. So we're still doing this stupid special on Mutzes and KRs, so they proliferate every battle of this battle tier. You get tired of them after a while. They're fun to pick on in tier 6 scouts though. It's just, we just wish some battles weren't like the same as the last 100 battles he played where they dominated the battles. It's like, damn, give us some other tanks to play against. So he's already found their MT25. Hopes that somebody pops him on the nose and backs him off them. The good news is he's over there on the side and not trying to come up the middle. So that's going to let Dark Ninja spot him. Targets all over the place. Hopefully his team starts beating him up. You see heavies move up into this middle area a lot in these fights, and their life expectancy when they do is normally quite low. It's just too exposed for them. You saw the M12 just pop that IS on the enemy team. The heavy's getting beat up. T29, he's being forced to retreat right away. It's like, if the enemy is set up to where you can get away with doing it, that's fine. But when there's a lot of, on both teams, there's a lot of people that can shoot down into this area, it's just not a good place to bring a heavy. You're too big and too easy to hit and too slow to get away. Even if you don't die, you're going to be severely crippled if you just insist on coming up to the middle and thinking you're a medium or light. He tried to sneak in one last shot there after he got seen and he didn't hit it, but good try. Sometimes you do that and you get hit and you're like, damn, why was I dumb enough to do that? Oh, here comes a kill.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Usually when that little voice in your head is saying it's time to move, and you go, oh, I'm going to try to squeeze out one more shot, that's when you get the big hit on you and you curse yourself because you knew you shouldn't have tried it and you did anyway.
Penetration. Enemy is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
Oh, he's just picking it.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Enemy is dead. He got 725 hit points off that guy.
Enemy armor is
Simply because he was trapped without any way to get away from the shot. He had no place to go. Well, there's what you don't want to see coming over the ridge at you. Fortunately, he had backup and the guy poofed.
penetration. Penetration.
Had he not peeked over like that, the charioteer never could have unloaded on him.
Enemy armor is damaged. One of our trucks is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
At this point in the battle, they're playing defense. They should kind of drop back a row of defenses and defend Cap instead of he was trying to get offensive and paid the price. You got to keep track of what your goals are to win the fight. And it's good when you have the upper hand to attack and take the assault to the offense, but when your team isn't in a position to do it, all you're doing is really making it even harder for your team to win by pulling up into the middle like that when you know you're going to get popped, because the scout's been up there with all kinds of support the whole game. It's like it didn't suddenly change. And you with one tank, even though you can kill the scout by yourself, you're not going to be able to take on everybody else that's backing the scout help, so don't do it. Back off. Force them to come to you because you're on defense. So here we go. This artillery is about to die. He just shot, so he has no chance of defending himself. Easy kill. And there's the game. Dark Ninja ends up 3,014 points of damage and 2 kills. 27 of 40 shooting, that's 68%. 2,336 assisted damage. So combined, he provided or assisted with his team for 5,300 and some points of damage, which is awesome. Got 9 spots, lost 49,836 credits. Survived the fight, got a scout and a Confederate medal. And Fire for Effect, Bruiser, and Spotter mini medals. He was awarded 2,307 XP, producing a battle score of 2,372, and that moves him into 11th place on the T21 list. And believe me, this list changes all the time. I can say somebody came in at 14, and then you go look at it, and now they're down to 19. That's about how quick entries are coming in on the T21 list. So, as always, this is the rank I give him in the video is the rank that the film entered the video on when the mission was first submitted. It definitely changes when there's a lot of entries coming in for a tank, so it may not be at 11th anymore. I'm not certain if anybody had one higher than him yet or not. I know there's 2 more just submitted today I haven't even posted yet. In the beginning, he gets the luxury of seeing the MT25 over here, so he knows that guy's not going to be popping up in the middle ramp, and so he's probably going to have a clean spotting initial spotting run. He sees the one medium down here and has to back off, but he got a lot of spots. They never really tried to push him off the middle, so he could just stay up there and move back and forth and snipe as he could isolate targets. And then when he gets spotted, back up, do it again. He got away with one over here. He got spotted and started to back up. Then he's like, oh, I'm loaded. I'm going to try squeeze off one more round. And he hurried it and missed. And fortunately, nobody was waiting on him and fired at him. So he only did it once. Notice that. He didn't do it again. Because you can't get away with that if you do it over and over and over. You'll eventually teach yourself not a good idea. And he never really had to move too much until the very end of the battle. He just stayed up here, spotted for his team, shot for his team. One time late in the fight when he shouldn't have done it, a medium came up and tried to finally attack him and got wasted by the charioteer sitting in the back just waiting for somebody to do something like that. And at that point he was free to come back here and go get the last kill on the artillery. They played really well together as a team without any voice comm. He kept support behind him and they just helped him pick off people all fight long. When you play this map, you have to control between the ditch and this area above the ditch. You have to control it. And it's just a matter of how the map plays. You don't control it, you make it extremely hard to win the battle. If you're a scout and you see an enemy scout up here spotting, you have to go up there and either take him out yourself or keep him lit up so your team can take him out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's just something you have to do. And if you die in the process, do it knowing that hopefully because of you, that scout dies and that's giving your team a chance to win. Sometimes you just have to suck it up and go for it. In this battle, they let Dark Ninja just sit up there the whole fight and they paid a heavy price for it. Sand River Assault Offense, Dark Ninja. Happy hunting.